Welcome students. Today we are going to start our 12th computer science syllabus. In 11th standard we have seen C++ up to the function oriented. Now in 12th standard we are going to start the C++. We are going to continue in fact. So first of all we are going to see the syllabus of 12th computer science for both the papers. Apart from this we will see what are those chapters, their weightage and marking scheme also. So here 12th computer science syllabus we are going to see. First of all, now here as we know that there are two papers, 50 marks each and 50 marks for both the papers practical. So first we are going to see paper first. In paper first we will see 4 chapters. First, C++. Actually the sequence of our chapter is different, but here we are going to learn the chapters according to their weightage, ascending order of their weightage. So largest weightage goes to C++. Then second largest weightage goes to the chapter operating system. Operating systems. Then third, data structures. And at last, there is HTML. So these are the 4 chapters that we are going to see in paper first. And we have made the sequence, written the sequence according to their weightage. So largest weightage goes to the C++, and hence the chapter number first that we are going to see C++. Then operating system, data structure and HTML. Now interesting thing is that the chapter C++ we have seen in 11th standard also, and in 12th standard we are going to see. Actually our chapter C++ is a 2-year consolidate chapter. So how much we have seen in 11th standard? I am talking about the C++. How much part of the C++ we have seen in 11th? From the same points we are going to continue. That's why there is no problem to study this chapter, because in 11th standard we have started the C++ and up to what article we have seen the C++. From the same article we are going to continue, that is C++ of 12th standard. That's why some students were asking in 11th standard, what about the C++? Actually it is need not to worry for you, because the chapter C++ do not belongs to only 11th or 12th. Rather C++ chapter is in both the standard, that is 11th and 12th. So up to what article we have seen, or up to what article we have finished the C++ in 11th standard, from same article we are going to continue. That's why need not to worry. So this is about the C++. So in 11th standard, our last period on 29th April, I think, that was the last period of 11th C++, where we have seen function-oriented programming, functions. From that point we are going to see continue. Second thing is that here the C++ we are going to see object-oriented programming, and in 11th standard we have finished that function-oriented. So C++ is the first chapter. Second chapter is operating system. This chapter is completely theoretical chapter. There is no practical based on this chapter, operating systems. In operating system chapter, we are going to see the various functions, various services provided by the operating system. What the operating system exactly do, that we are going to see. What is the role of operating system? Here we are going to see the operating system. Now, in operating system, the services provided by the operating system. What the services provided? That is how to manage the information in computer, how to manage the processes, how to manage the memory. So information management, process management, memory management, all these things we are going to see in this chapter, operating system. Now, so first chapter in 12th standard, what we are going to see? C++. And the C++, which we have seen in 11th standard, from the same article we are going to continue it, need not to worry. So this one is not a new chapter for you. This one, C++, is not a new chapter for you. It is not a new concept for you. You need not to have the basic knowledge, because all those things we have seen in 11th standard. What is by data types of the C++, operators of the C++, looping of the C++, we have seen it. That's why it is very simple chapter for you, and having largest package, that is purpose is twofold, that you will be double benefited. So C++. And in second chapter operating system, there is a second largest package. In operating system we are going to see three types of management, that is information management, process management, and memory management. So here we are going to see operating system. Then it comes data structure. Very interesting, huh? Data structure. In data structure, what we are going to see? In data structure, we are going to see by which ways, what are the ways that we can organize the data in computer's memory. So data structure simply stand for organization of data in computer's memory. How many ways are there by which we can organize the data in computer's memory? In our daily life, we organize the data. How we organize the data? We organize the data by making the list, by drawing the tree diagram, graph. So, generally we prepare the list, we draw a tree diagram, we plot a graph on graph paper. So, it means we organize the data on paper. So, how we organize the data on paper? Similarly, we should be able to organize the data in computer's memory also, and hence organization of data in computer's memory, that is called as data structure. So here in this chapter we are going to see data structures. And after this last chapter, that is HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. This is not a programming language, this is a markup language. Hypertext Markup Language, not a programming language, rather it is a markup language. So you can ask the question, sir, we know programming language, but what is the markup language? So markup language stand for to create a hypertext. We have to mark up. And what is hypertext? Almost all web pages are in hypertext. Or there is two types of text: simple ASCII text and hypertext. Simple ASCII text generally we see in C++. We have seen whenever we execute the program, we see enter the radius, then we input the radius, area of circle is so and so. Whatever the text we see at runtime, that is a simple ASCII text. But whenever we visit any web page, website, any portal, we see colors, styles, fonts, multimedia, sound. So that is hypertext. So hypertext is a text. Hypertext, hypertext. Hypertext is a text which is dressed up with colors, styles, fonts, multimedia, sound, pictures. That is called as a hypertext. But how the hypertext is created? Hypertext is created by taking simple ASCII text and then we will mark up it. So hypertext markup, and for that you will require a language, HTML, hypertext markup language. If you are not getting anything right now, don't worry. Simply we are having a glance toward our chapters. You need not to worry what I am talking, and if you are not getting, don't worry, because simply we are studying how many chapters we are going to see in 12th standard. You need not to understand here only, because lot of time is there and we are going to see in details. It is just in brief, in short, we are learning the names of chapters. So right now, if you are not getting anything, so what this is, then no problem, because simply here we are studying, we are listening, or we can say we are going to see how many chapters we are going to see. That is more than sufficient. If you know the chapters names, if you are know only how many chapters we are going to see, that is more than sufficient in this lecture also, in this today's period. So in today's period, you need not to understand all these things what I am talking. Simply you can note down the names of chapters. That is more than sufficient, because in detail we are going to see. So these are the 4 chapters. Now, paper first. So this was theory. So there is a practical also. So practical is based on only C++, HTML. Some C programs are there, that is based on data structure also. For this chapter there is no practical. So this is for paper first. What we are going to see in practicals? We know that theory belongs to 50, practical belongs to 50. That is paper first. Same pattern is for the paper second also, and that is too. We are going to start as early as possible. In today's lecture we are learning about the paper first. Tomorrow there will be paper second. So these are the 4 chapters, very interesting, and we have written the chapter names according to their wattage: largest wattage, second largest wattage, third largest wattage, and the minimum wattage. So these are the 4 chapters we are going to see, and today if you know only the names of chapters, that is more than sufficient, because in detail we are going to start. Paper first we have seen. Tomorrow you will be getting all these details about paper second. So I think today the introduction or the name chapter, that is sufficient. Tomorrow onwards we will start our actual syllabus with chapter C++. Thank you.